news. All right, so I'll get to the Phish dates first, in case anybody watches this after the fact and they don't care about King Gizzard, or do you prefer salt or pepper on things like French fries? Well, I prefer salt myself. No, that's not true. It depends. Sometimes I use pepper. What the fuck's going on here? All right, that's 30 seconds. You've had time to get here. If you're not here now, whatever. We're starting without you. Seattle, April 14th and 15th, playing something called the Climate Pledge Arena. Seen some wacky names on not that making some kind of pledge to the climate is anything wacky, but just a wacky name for an arena. Come on, let's be honest. And so that's April 14th and 15th in Seattle. Then we got the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th at the Greek in Berkeley, and then the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd at the Hollywood Bowl in LA. So just like that, the 14th to the 23rd, they'll be in and out and then out of there. But more importantly, what does this mean for the summer? Now, the West Coast is always kind of complaining they don't get enough shows. So if they were going to do another residency at MSG for their, nice, the Key Arena Lotto, huh? Who the hell's playing at Key Arena? What the fuck? Is that the Climate Pledge Arena? What are you talking about? Nope, they still never played Hawaii. They never will either. Oh, okay. No, you're all right. I figured that's what you meant. You just threw me for a loop there for a second. I was like, wait a second, did I miss something? Because I do miss some shit. Don't trust me. Thought I got this right, though. I can count to 8, that's for sure. 3 plus 3 plus 2. So, formerly known as the Key Arena, perhaps. Anyways, so what does this mean for the summer? I think it's more likely that there would be a residency in New York. Like I was saying, there's always complaints that there are not enough shows on the West Coast. Sure, they get dicks every year. That's nice, but that's just 4 shows. And depending on where you live out west, dicks might still be a little bit of a hike for you. And so I do think, it's possible they're just going to do a summer tour over on this part of the country, and that's what this is all about. But I think this would make more sense if they are, in fact, going to do some kind of repeat of the Baker's Dozen. Whether if it's 13, 15, 16, 18, 10, whatever the number would be. Throwing these shows out west in the spring would make sense. And they're kind of going, they're starting way up there in Seattle, working their way down Berkeley, and then all the way down to the Hollywood Bowl. So, nice. Well, hopefully you can make it, Thomas, if you're able to make it out there. So I guess that would be it. That's pretty quick. There's only 8 dates at 3, and this continues the trend of them, it's not like it's going to be 8 shows in 8 cities over 10 days or anything like that. Just 3 cities, 8 shows over, about 10 days, 14th to the 23rd. Or is that 9? If you count the 14, I'm just all kinds of moods. I started out talking like Mickey Mouse for some reason. I don't know why. I don't even really have a good Mickey Mouse voice. Damn it, I blew it. Sometimes I got a good Mickey Mouse laugh. Cool. Congratulations, Matthew. So they are, in fact, going out there, and I'll say for about the 5th time, this makes the Baker's Dozen type of thing more likely, I believe. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet or not. Boom. Possible, man. Very possible. And will they play Meet Me at the Creek at the Greek? I think you got to have... I think you have to have Billy on stage with you in order to play Meet Me at the Creek. All right, so that's enough about the Phish dates. Those are the dates, not a lot of them. The big news being, perhaps, they had some Phish shows in April. That doesn't happen often. Well, it just happened last year. That was weird, though. They weren't supposed to happen. I automatically think of the Island Tour. Anytime Phish is playing in April, I'm thinking of the Island Tour. And good on them for skipping the 20th, all that nonsense. Look, it was fun last year. We get one 420 show. It was fun, but they're likely like, nah, man, we can't play the 20th. And then, so up next was King Gizzard. Continue to listen to more tonight. I believe a song called Loyalty, and I'm really starting to like the album with Ice V on it. That's just a weird title. Then I see that they have sound, I guess I should have known this, but it didn't occur to me that, okay, they're playing songs live before the album ever comes out. So that's also really cool. Found a couple of songs where I can understand the vocals, and it is more like traditional vocals or just singing rather than, what I had been experiencing so far. It's like these guys are just using their vocals like another instrument, which was pretty cool. But and then I think it's the dripping tap. That was the song where I really dig the vocals on it. I actually had to get out and look at the lyrics, read the lyrics going along with the song. I liked it so much. And what a crazy song, man. There is just too much going on in that song almost. And then even a coworker, he doesn't like a whole lot of music that I listen to. One of his first the first time he got his ears on old King Gizzard, he was like, "What is this?" in kind of a positive tone. And at that point, I think it was Ice V. It was like, "Yeah, I survive." The dripping tap goes hard. It does. That's another song. I saw they played that at Bonnaroo like way back in 2019 or something. I listened to their Bonnaroo set from I think it was 2019 on Nugs Tonight, and it was really good. King Giz and the Liz Wiz. And then I noticed they called everybody cunts. It was like, yeah, totally Australian. Yeah, and that song's rules, right? Oh, Iron Lung, you're an Iron Lung guy, huh? I don't know if I've heard it live yet. Maybe. That's the other problem. Sometimes I'm just at work binging and just like have a whole show playing or then something else. Hey, what's up, Lincoln? So sometimes even if I like it or dislike it, I'm not exactly sure what I'm hearing. By the time I get over there, there are like a couple songs later, and I'm not exactly sure which one it was. What was another one I really liked? I think I said Loyalty, The Dripping Tap. Obviously, that whole Ice V album mostly. Then what was the one that was almost a little hip hoppy, and I was like, all right. At first, I was like, oh, come on, man. Oh, Gaia, not a big Gaia guy, I gotta say. That was a little too hardcore for me. Oh, bam! I bet their shows seem amazing. So I imagine just about anything you see them play live would be pretty awesome. So I'm only about a week into the journey, and let's see, like Robot Stop and Hot Water. Those were the first two songs. When I threw on that live in San Francisco, I was like, damn, now this is just going. And then, I don't know, just continued from there. Listen, now I'm starting to dabble into, no, I'll take that, man. That's a compliment. I got to get rid of it soon, though. It's getting a little out of control. And then, because I got to go out there in public with this thing, man. Sometimes I forget I have it. And I get all upset at work like I did yesterday. And it's just like, it's not a good look. All right. So I think that covers it. Oh, and then before I get out of here, I need you guys for this. Salt or pepper? Like when it comes to things like French fries or soup or just whatever. If you're tasting something and you're like, it's a little plain. Perhaps I have COVID. I don't know. Would you go to salt or pepper first? I'm totally a pepper guy. Rattlesnake, huh? Okay, there's a pepper guy. I'm a pepper guy myself. Pepper all day. Boom. Oh, thanks, Matthew Wells. Appreciate it. We got Mexico coming up, and then boom, pepper. Yeah, all right, man. This is a group of like-minded individuals. We all prefer pepper. I know, man. I put salt on corn on the cob, but then I also put pepper on corn on the cob. I can't really think of anything else I would add salt to. Piper. I'm a piper guy, too. I would put it on like French fries. I mean, just about everything, man. Anything that traditionally you might throw some salt on, I'm throwing pepper on. And I'm pretty fired up that you guys are the same way. And Matthew Wells, yes, thank you for tuning in. And Mexico it'll be. And then right after Mexico, we have, well, not right after, but there won't be that long gap all the way until the summer. We got 8 shows in April. Boom. Salt and Piper. Sand and Piper. I'm a big Sand and Piper guy. That'd be a hell of a set. Nah, it's not really a tour. We're calling them dates. 8 dates. If I said tour, sorry about that. It's dates. It's a little more than a run, but it's not quite a tour. You know? So, all right, everybody. Good news, the King Gizzard journey still continuing. Seems like there's some Gizzard fans here on the channel. Would make sense, you know. If you like Zappa and Phish and the Dead, you're probably liking bands like this. Nice, Woody B. Boom. Do you like pepper, salt or pepper, Woody B? No, it says tour on their site. Hype. They're going to go crazy this 40-year anniversary, man. They are going nuts. 40. Phish turns 40. Turning 40 at the Greek. Boom. Both, huh? Woody B can't decide. He likes them both. It's like trying to ask, what do you prefer, your son or your daughter? Woody B's like, I like them both. Boom. Matthew Wells, also a pepper guy. All right, guys. Boom. We will see you soon. I will be here before Mexico, but probably not every night like this. I've been live streaming a little bit here lately. Still haven't got any sleep. Boom. We're out of here. President Lesh, Rib Rack, everybody. Everybody.